was born in India.
I was born in America.
I came here when I was 4.
I came here when I was 13.
This piece is called Ahmed. This just in, 14-year-old Ahmed Mohammed arrested and interrogated for the blood-curdling crime of bringing a self-made clock to school that teachers and police mistook for a bomb.
Police have now banned little brown boys and girls from inventing anything in fear that they may enjoy themselves too much and have a literal blast.
The punchline here is not a racial stereotype, but a community and a justice system which failed a young boy with a passion for science
because they saw a Muslim before they saw an innovator.
They saw the shades of his skin before the wonders of his intellect and his childlike grin.
When you consider vanilla white Jamie Edwards, who with the help of his school became the youngest boy to build a nuclear fusion reactor, you realize color is a factor that closes many doors.
But it opens the doors to discrimination. It opens the door to being cuffed a curry muncher, being shackled from your aspirations, because in a whitewashed world, brown stands out.
Ahmed was let out of school, his race and religion ironclad evidence against him, while white society plays as judge, jury, and executioner.
They'll force a 14-year-old kid to run the gauntlet of a police interrogation
with a predestination due to racial predisposition.
Which is why no bomb squad was alerted.
No safe action taken.
No evacuation was enforced. Ahmed was charged solely
for the sake of humiliation, for the sake of being made to feel all the names he was called. And this happens everywhere. Little brown boys and girls are forced to grow up beyond their years.
We keep our heads down and voices to ourselves.
Individually, we bear the burden of being the face of millions.
I remember the bullet of their words striking a bolt through my heart before I even knew how to spell racism. My first footstep on this battlefield was at the bare age of 6.
When I was in 3rd grade, I felt the gunshot of insults into my chest
before I could name them, let alone tame them.
Cutting abuse leaves permanent bruises upon our hearts.
No one deserves to be scarred that way. No one is born to hurt.
The prejudices of this world is not written in our genetic code, yet why do we go on teaching our children to retaliate when we should be preaching forgiveness and understanding?
Whether you are brown or black or white, you are human. You
are
were born to breed love,
not bleed hate.
After 9/11, they spoke of the thousands mourning the dead,
but nothing of the graveyard growing inside Muslims and Sikhs where they now bury their trust in others. Nothing of the aftershocks that crumble their faith.
That tore entire communities apart.
Destroyed livelihoods.
Pit white
against brown in a match white was always going to win. Because the playing field we were born into was made uneven.
And Team Brown started skinny with a penalty already on the scoreboard. Today, we let the flames burn these games down.
There is a war ablaze inside us all.
And it is up to us to break down these walls. Understand that the actions of some extremists do not allow us to hold entire communities responsible. Because an eye for an eye
would make the world go blinder than it already is.